So I'm Mark Eggleston. I'm based in Belgium. I work for Phillip, Townsend Associates. It's a Houston-based company, and we do benchmarking globally for all parts of the chemical industry, especially petrochemicals. So we have clients all over the world, especially in Asia, and we work for the growth industries. It's interesting to see how the leading technologies have come into this region, both in process technologies, but also in business methods. It's really important, we think, for the companies in this region to compare to global companies to make sure you're at the global standard. And so we think that manpower cost inflation is a big issue in this region because it in the past has been a low manpower cost area, but that's coming up over time, so that's going to take some attention in the future. And also safe operations of the different facilities here are quite important too, because if you have a big accident, that's going to have a major impact on the public reception of this kind of industry. We see world-class aromatics technologies being implemented in this region, especially at the very largest sizes. Some of the newest facilities and the largest in the world are being built here. A lot of the facilities in other parts of the world are old and were built over time, where the facilities in this region are purpose-built, and for that reason they can be much larger and much more efficient. The paraxylene plants that are being built here support the polyester industry growth, which is quite high. We also expect to see more use of propane dehydrogenation because propylene is short worldwide, and that supports not only polypropylene but also acrylic acid and superabsorber polymer for baby diapers. So those are both quite high growth areas that are dependent on feedstock availability. So the local producers are using state-of-the-art technologies, including process safety standards, and we think that's important to make sure that the producers in this region compare themselves to the leaders in other parts of the world to stay at the global standard. Key challenges that we see are managing the wage and manpower cost inflation, transitioning from a low wage kind of environment. Wages will definitely go up, and that's what everyone wants, but that's something that the industry has to adapt to. Another big challenge is feedstock availability at competitive costs. There are feedstocks available in this region, but you have to develop them carefully and you have to keep them at competitive costs, or you can't compete at the global standard. And of course, it's always a challenge to operate in a safe and efficient way using the same standards as the other global producers. And so that's one of the things our company tries to do, is to help each producer maintain the global standards.